So you want to move to New York? Let me show you how. 1, find your why. And that's not really hard here. New York City has tons to offer. It's home to over 8 million people, a diverse culture, tons of jobs from all different types of fields, great foods and restaurants, and always something to do. I moved to the city because I wanted to grow. I lived with my parents my whole life, which is great, but I grew stagnant and stale. My life was routine, and I wanted to experience a new part of the world. Yeah. So step 2, save money. New York City is expensive. It's one of the most expensive cities in the world, and I couldn't afford to move here right away. I remember when I was working in college, I was working part-time jobs. I was a bagger at Ralph's or a warehouse worker at Walmart. I was only making like $11 to like $17 an hour. Now you can't afford to live in New York City on that budget, especially in Manhattan. So I saved up, I graduated college, got my first full-time job. I made $27 an hour. And from there, I just saved. I lived at home for a year, saved $2,000 a month. And a year later, I finally moved. Step 3, find the right apartment for you. Luckily, here in the city, there's tons of apartments. So there's tons of options to choose from. I wanted to live in Lower Manhattan. I wanted to be close to a metro stop by the 456 train. And I wanted just great natural light and a decent kitchen space. I found my apartment, and a lot of people find their apartments on StreetEasy. It's the most popular place to find New York City apartments, and just be cognizant that there's going to be upfront costs in getting an apartment here. You have your broker's fee, which is 15% of annual rent. You'll probably have a security deposit, and sometimes if you really love a place, like I did, I dropped the first month's rent to take it off the market. And that's costly. I dropped $36.95 on taking me and my roommate's apartment off the market, and on top of a broker's fee and a security deposit, that's looking like for a $2,000 a month apartment, that's like $7,000 up front. So make sure you know that there's a lot of cost going into renting an apartment. And they're definitely no-fee apartments, but maybe about 20% of all apartments here are no-fee. And so if you really love a place, just make sure you factor that into the budget. And lastly, prepare to live small. This 8x10 room that I'm renting in the Lower Manhattan in the East Village is $17.50 a month for an 8x10 size room. So pack light, prepare to live small. Things here are not huge, so be ready for that if you really want to move here. Step 4, just enjoy it, man. There's memories to make, people to meet, things to do, but you don't gotta do everything at once. So just enjoy your time and have fun. Peace out.